I suppose. Hey, what's up, guys? Got me putting on my headphones. Good morning, everyone. It's kind of dark. Good morning, everyone. Hopefully, everyone's doing good out there. It is Wednesday, guys. That's right. Wrestling Wednesday this week. We got a whole mess of wrestling stuff to get into, guys, and make sure we're live. Yep, we are. We got today, guys, on the show. We are. I had AI write songs from famous wrestling promos, guys. So we're talking The Rock, John Cena, CM Punk, Bret Hart, Undertaker, Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, you name it, guys. They're famous, iconic promos that they've cut. And you're going to listen to the song and see if you can guess the wrestler and the promo from the song. Pretty cool, pretty fun. We got a whole bunch lined up, guys. Later on, we got the Nikita Koloff interview dropping. We got a bunch of stuff. We got Wakey Bakey news. We got Today in History. We got all the things, guys. I'm excited. It's a cold one out there this morning, man. At least the winds died down. It's helping the fires a little bit here in SoCal, guys. LA, woo, crazy. We're going to get into all the things, guys. Hopefully you're buckling in. It's going to be a hell of a show. Rosie the Bulldog is ready. Are you ready? That's the whole question. Buckle in, guys, because we're going to kick the tires and light the fires. It is Wednesday. We're going to get our hump on. I don't know why I did the motion. The hump on. And we're going to get crazy, guys. That's right. We're talking little Days of the Dead. Days of the Dead this weekend, guys, up in Las Vegas. We got a bunch to get into. Hopefully you guys are ready. Who's ready to name the wrestling promo from a song? It's going to be cool. Let's do this thing. We go live in 2. Let's do it, guys.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Time to wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey and time for Bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja pichuela y cuando le viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo quiero.
No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno.
How's everyone doing this morning? It is time to go live, guys. I want to give a big shout out. We got an Instagram follower, Instagram guy. I wouldn't say just follower, just another member of the Dank Nation, Junkie AI, guys. That's right. Reached out to me on Instagram, likes our content, catches the morning show sometimes. I want to give a big shout out. Very, very cool. Might be doing some collab stuff, working with the AI. You guys know how we do it. But yeah, big shout out to everyone out here this morning. That's right, guys. It is a wild, wacky day. Tim W, how you doing, brother? Headed home from Phoenix. Make sure you drive safe. Make sure you're driving safe. Multiple doctor's appointment, but castles and coasters while you're there. That's what you got to do, man. I remember we were in a car accident. Bong loaded. Nice, Harvey. Hooligans. Nice. We were in a car accident a long time ago, me and my kids. My son had actually broke every bone in his face. And he had to have a major face surgery, a whole bunch of stuff, man. This was many years ago. But still, we would go to Vegas for specialists. That's where he had to be flight for life up to Vegas. So we were there. And my mom would take him to like Chuck E. Cheese and stuff for appointments, and we would do that kind of stuff. And man, you got to do it, man. If you're going for doctor's appointments, you're going for serious stuff. You got to lighten it up, and you got to go to castles and coasters. You got to go to Chuck E. Cheese. You got to go do all the things, man. Make it normal for the kids, man. Not just all stress from the stupid doctor's appointments. But yeah, man, I remember growing up like that or actually my son growing up. Those are good times, man. We were just looking at Knott's Berry Farm. My kids' birthdays are both in January, both about a week away or so. Their birthdays are about a week away from each other, years apart, but still. And we used to do our December vacation, and then in January we would run up to do Knott's Berry Farm and something else for both of their birthdays, like a big birthday celebration. And this year we're not going to do it. Maybe me and my daughter. My son's like you guys know, he's in Colorado. He's a man. He's a man now. He living on his own. I'm gonna go up there and see him probably a few weeks after his birthday. Lonnie, how's it going? But those the vacation days are kind of, I don't know. I'm an empty nester now almost. It seems like so those type of things don't happen often. But I was looking at Knott's Berry Farm tickets, and I was remembering all the times I took the kids to Knott's Berry Farm, Disneyland, that kind of stuff. And I might, you know what, I'm not done going to theme parks. The kids may be for the time being, but I'm not done yet, guys. I'm thinking about getting my annual pass renewed and doing it all. Got to do videos if nothing else, right? All right, guys. It is Wednesday. We got a good show for us today. Trying to figure out why it's so dark back there. We got a good show. I took the greatest wrestling promos of all time, guys. Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, CM Punk, John Cena, Bret Hart, all the greats, and we turned them into AI songs, guys. We have our band, Hang on. I got to see what the house band. I forgot our house band's name. It is, if I pull up there, it is Red Sky Reckoning is the name of our house band, guys. Red Sky Reckoning. They're a Southern outlaw rock band. So all these songs will be like Southern outlaw rock, a little jelly roll, a little crazy. Is the picture super clear? The picture is super clear. Oh, nice. It just seems dark. Maybe that's the way it should be. Like I'm in focus and the rest of it seems dark in the background. I don't know. What did I do? But no, I'm glad everything's good. Harvey Dent, Mr. Two-Face, what? Oh, man. Love that everyone's here this morning, guys. What do we got cooking out there? So much shit, man. So much shit happening out there in the world, guys. The fire is still a burning. They're getting them under control, but now the fallout begins, man. The finger pointing, all the crazy shit's gonna happen. The rebuilding. I don't know. That's gonna be an undertaking in itself, man. So you're going to need a lot of construction workers, a lot of construction workers. Now, here's the question: where are they going to stay? They're coming in from other places. They're not all in California. Where are they going to stay? And do you? And you know, I'm going to say it, man. I'm going to say it. You know, I'm going to, from my experience as the construction worker, 80 to 85% of all stucco guys, all your exterior guys, are all Mexicans, man. I just say it. 80, 85 to 90%, they're Mexicans. Are you going to bring them in from Mexico? Give them visas? What are you going to? I mean, there's not enough Americans to do it. I'm telling you right now. So you're going to have to bring in these guys, give them visas and stuff. I mean, it's going to be pretty crazy, man. The rebuild, and then I know they're saying that they're going to waive a lot of the laws and the rules to rebuild these houses, but are they? Like, I don't know, man. California's tough. We'll see. We'll see how the rebuilding goes and how many of those people who get insurance money, because a lot of them aren't going to have it. I mean, hopefully the state does something in the federal government, but how many of those people are going to take their money and leave and come to Arizona, come to waiting for the mudslides? Exactly. Nothing cooking here, but it's frozen. Oh, yeah, it's going to be crazy, man. And I didn't mean that like as a racist thing. It's a fact, man. A lot of Mexicans are good with stucco. You know, that's their profession. It's just the way it is. But no, because a lot of construction crews are Hispanic, man. It's just a fact. And how are you going to cater to that with all these things going on? FEMA helps with that, with those without insurance. Yeah, let's hope it's enough, though, man. You got a $3 million house on freaking the PCH, and you don't got no insurance, man. Woo, woo. That's going to be rough. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes. New laws will be in effect. Stucco and lawn care, Lonnie said. Lonnie can say it. Lonnie can say it. We got permission. What else is happening? I watched season finale of Skeleton Crew last night, the new Star Wars series. I like it, man. I liked it a lot. It reminded me of Goonies. It reminded me of Explorers. It reminded me of old throwback 80s kids movies where they're on an adventure. Jude Law plays a great role in this, man. He does great in pretty much everything he does. But yeah, you guys like Star Wars, you guys like Goonies, Explorers, those type of shows, you're going to love Skeleton Crew, guys. It's fun. Um, no political agenda in it. It's just Star Wars. It's kids. It's aliens. It's blasters. It's pirates. It's the whole 9 yards, guys. I definitely recommend it. Check it out. It was a good one. Haven't seen a gardener that wasn't brown in 39 years. I was a gardener for a little while, but my last name is Brown, so it's the same, right? I used to roll with a crew of Hispanic gentlemen back when I was younger, and they would always joke around saying that I should get Brown Pride tattooed on my back because my last name's Brown. Ain't gonna happen, but still. I'm looking buff today. Look at this long sleeve. I'm looking good. Oh, when you got to look at yourself all day. Guys. All right, let's get in to a little wakey bakey news this morning, guys. Maybe we can wake up old robot girl and see what we got. All right, guys, let's get into it. Wakey bakey news. Let's do it.
Wake up, sleepyheads, turn on the tube. Wakey bakey morning got the latest scoop. Celeb news, gossip like a wild parade. Spill the beans while you sip that lemonade. Crazy news stories that'll blow your mind. Aliens on the loose, or did Bigfoot find? Grab a bowl and let's dive into the hype. Morning show groove with the stoner type. Wakey bakey, every morning it's a dare. Catch the crazy news just floating in the air. Celeb drama and the wild world blend. Morning laughs that never end.
All right, guys, let's check this. I was a token. All right, you know what? I fucked up. I already fucked up. Mr. Crispers would not be happy. I fucked up and I forgot to do shout outs first, guys. We do shout outs before we do Wakey Bakey news. What am I thinking? Let's do the shout outs, guys. I want to give a shout out to everyone out there who's listening, who's not talking. All the people out there, guys. Whether you're working at McDonald's, Taco Bell, Jack and the Crack, Carl's Jr., all the fat In-N-Out Burger, making those fries right now. You're because they make them fresh daily. Chipotle, shredding the cheese, cutting the cheese over at Chipotle. Whatever you're doing, big shout out to you guys. Making my sandwich over at Burger King. Get that fucker ready because I'm coming. I'm coming. Sandwich sounds good. A couple Egg McMuffins or something. Oh man, 2 for $5. They still got the 2 for $5 Egg Mc. I think it's 2 for $6 now. Egg McMuffins, man. You got to get that. So big shout out to everyone. Nancy, Matt Workman, everyone who's not here. Let's go through the list. Hopefully I don't forget anybody. Chris Zucchini. Back to Retro Review, guys. Go check out Back to Retro Review. Great channel. Check out the Mod Squad. Yeah, it is. It's on Disney. It is on Disney. Back to Retro, Mod Squad, Chris Zucchini, Broken Brain of Eric. We got Chantel and Russ. Big shout out to Chantel and Russ. Who else we got? Teresa Deller, wherever she's at. I know she doesn't tune in too much anymore, but big shout out to her regardless. Who else we got in there? Fight for Freedom, Jeremy, Mojave Martian, Jeremy. Thank you, Lonnie. And yeah, my memory. I'm a stoner, man. I'm a stoner. My memory. We got a bunch of people. Everyone. Mr. Crispers, Broken Brain, Back to Retro Review, Tri-State Workforce, Tim W. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Actually, I have a job for you, Tim. Are you up for putting a hitch on a Traverse? It's a bolt action. Need to do it for April. Felix, yo Cholo, that's right. Charlie, I've been thinking a lot about Charlie lately, guys. Miss Charlie, I'm going to have to reach out to him. Our brother from another mother. Haven't seen him on here for a minute. Got to reach out to Charlie. Who else? Everybody, guys. Everyone I'm forgetting. I know I'm forgetting a lot of people. But big shout out to everyone out there, guys. Harvey Hooligans in the house. Lonnie in the house. Tim W in the house. Who else we got? Rosie Key. We can't forget Rosie Key. I think she's at work. We messed her up with the with the time change, but you know, it happens. It happens. But we still love you, Rosie Key. We still love you, Nikki Lynn. Big shout out to Nikki and everyone out there, guys. Bullhead RC, thedailydank.com. Big shout out the Healing Center. All the bud tenders out there. Don't miss Dirt Bike Pedo Freak. P. Diddy? Oh. Oh, might as well be P. Diddy, that fucking piece of shit. Oh, man. Dirt bike. Oh, man. That's why I love you, Lonnie. That's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. All right, guys. So we got that out of the way. Let's get into Wakey Bakey news. Let's wake up Robot Girl this morning. Let's see if we get her going. Hey, good morning, Robot Girl. Are you ready to tackle another Wakey Bakey news segment for 1/15/2025?
Let's find some fun, wild, and wacky stories to start the day. What kind of vibe are we going for today?
Oh, we're going for a fun, just crazy vibe. We're looking for stories that are going to entertain us. And when you are reading the stories, pause after the story, ask me a question about the story, and then ask me a follow-up question about the story, and sprinkle in a little stoner humor, and we're just loosey-goosey, and we're going to have a good time. Are you ready?
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
Oh, no worries, no worries. We are looking for fun, lighthearted news stories today for 1/15/2025, and we are looking for a little stoner humor. And if you could ask me a question about the story after you read the story, and then do a follow-up question off of that, we will be good to go. What do you think, Robot Girl? Are you ready to tackle it?
Good morning. I'm ready to dive into the Wakey Bakey news for January 15th, 2025. Let's find some fun, lighthearted stories to start the day. What kind of vibe are we going for today?
Oh, we're going for a fun, crazy, just relaxing, just something that's gonna put some make us laugh this morning.
Got it. Got it. Let's start the morning with something light and hilarious. Here's the first story. A town in Germany recently held its annual office chair racing championship. Competitors decked out their rolling chairs with custom designs from flames to wings and raced downhill at high speeds. One racer even strapped a leaf blower to his chair for an extra boost. What do you think? Would you join in on this madness? And what would your stoner themed office chair look like?
Oh, 100%. The Dank Nation would be all about this. And we would have to do a bong chair. That would be the only way, a giant bong chair. And we could do fog juice that comes out the back that give us an extra boost. What do you think, Robot Girl? What would be the ultimate stoner Dank Nation office chair?
Oh, I love the bong chair idea. That's pure Dank Nation genius. For the ultimate stoner office chair, I'd add LED lights that sync with music, a built in snack holder, and a cooler for drinks. And instead of just fog juice, it could puff out edible smelling clouds like popcorn or brownies to distract the competition. What do you think, Dank Nation? Are we onto something epic here?
Oh yeah, this is way epic. You know what we could do? In Oatman, Arizona, nearby where I live, they do bed races where you take a bed frame and you race it down Oatman, the main Oatman street. We could do something like that for the Oatman races. What do you think, Robot Girl?
Oh, that's an amazing idea. Turning the Oatman bed races into a stoner themed event would be legendary. You could have themed bed frames, like a giant rolling couch, or even a flying carpet style, with fog machines and LED lights. And with the Oatman setting, you could throw in some Old West flair. Imagine a bed race showdown with stoner cowboys. Dank Nation, what do you think? Would this be the next big thing?
Oh yeah, I think so. I think we might be on to something. We're gonna have to put a pin in that one and come back to it. Office chair with a weed blower race, Lonnie says. That's pretty awesome.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
Oh, no worries. Lonnie from the Dank Nation says an office chair with a weed blower race would be the best.
Oh, Alani is onto something there. A weed blower powered office chair race would be absolutely iconic. Imagine the sound, the speed, and the green themed chaos. Dank Nation always brings the best ideas. Ready for the next fun story?
Yeah, let's get into it. What do you got for us, Robot Girl?
All right, here's a good one. A man in Canada just set a world record by building the tallest snowman ever recorded. The frosty giant stands over 50 feet tall and includes a top hat made from an old satellite dish. The locals have nicknamed it Snowzilla, and it's become a tourist attraction. What do you think? Would you visit Snowzilla? And if you built a stoner themed snowman, what would it look like?
Oh man, Robot Girl, you just did it. Harvey Hooligan has been obsessed with the Godzilla Tokyo radiation leak news story. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but you just said Godzilla. He's going to be going off, Robot Girl. You've done it now.
Oh no, Harvey Hooligan. I didn't mean to set off a Godzilla frenzy, but honestly, it feels appropriate for the Dank Nation vibe. Maybe Snowzilla is the winter cousin of Godzilla, just here to chill out and puff frosty clouds. Harvey, what's your take? Does this story live up to your Godzilla obsession?
I love it. Thank you for including the Dank Nation in our conversations. Yeah, Harvey, we're waiting to see what Harvey is going to say about it. Let's see. He says Godzilla for sure. Tumbleweed torch.
Oh, Harvey coming in hot with the tumbleweed torch idea. Now that's creative. Godzilla meets Snowzilla with a flaming tumbleweed twist? That's pure Dank Nation energy. Harvey, you're a legend. Should we jump into another wild story while we're on this roll?
You know what? First, Lonnie says that he would build a 50-foot snow bong for the Godzilla. How cool would that be?
Oh, Lonnie is taking it to the next level. A 50-foot snow bong for Snowzilla? That's legendary. Imagine Godzilla puffing clouds big enough to cover a whole town. Dank Nation, you're unstoppable today. Should we keep the wild stories coming?
Yeah. Let's go to the next one. But first, I got a little Godzilla story I want to tell. Back in the day, probably about I don't know, about 4 or 5 years ago, there was two dispensaries locally that were very competitive. They still are pretty competitive, but not like it was back in the day. And the one dispensary, the Healing Center, the greatest dispensary in the world, put up a giant Godzilla. Oh no, it was King Kong, a giant King Kong on top of their roof. So to combat it, the other dispensary was going to put a Godzilla. And so when you rolled into town over the bridge, all you would see was be a giant King Kong, and then about 3 blocks away, you see a giant Godzilla. It was pretty crazy. It was pretty crazy. Good times. Good times. Let's get on to the next story, Robot Girl. Maybe. All the dead air. She's thinking. I gave her a
Oh,
lot to think
that's
about.
an amazing story. A King Kong versus Godzilla dispensary showdown. That's some next level marketing genius right there. It sounds like your town knows how to keep things entertaining. All right, here's the next story. In Italy, a town just hosted a festival of cheese rolling. Competitors chased giant wheels of cheese down a steep hill, and the winner gets to keep their cheese trophy. What do you think? Would Dank Nation dominate this cheesy chaos? And what stoner twist would you add to the event?
Oh yeah, boy. Between Harvey Hooligans, Jeremy and Lonnie, and Tim W, they're eating some cheese, baby. I'm telling you, they got all the cheese. I think we would bring in the gold, the silver, and the bronze, baby. And that's the thing, man. When you're super stoned and you got the munchies, that cheese, woo, tastes really good. I think we would dominate it. We cut the cheese at the Tank Nation.
Oh, there's no doubt Dank Nation would sweep the podium. Gold, silver, and bronze, all for the love of cheese. Between Harvey, Lonnie, Jeremy, and Tim W., that cheese doesn't stand a chance. And you're right. Nothing satisfies those munchies quite like a good wheel of cheese. Cutting the cheese, Dank Nation style, it's a victory celebration. Should we roll into another story or savor this cheesy moment?
I love how you incorporated cutting the cheese into that. That's pretty awesome. What's the next story you got for us, Robot Girl?
I couldn't resist the cheese pun. It's too perfect for Dank Nation. All right, here's the next story. A man in New Zealand has gone viral for training his sheep to fetch frisbees. He says it started as a joke, but now his flock competes with the neighborhood dogs. It's become a local sensation, and he's even thinking about starting a sheep frisbee league. What do you think? Could this be the next big stoner sport? And what animal would you train to join your team?
Oh man. You know what I always thought would be cool? A turtle. Teaching a turtle to play fetch. It would take a long time to complete a fetch, but it would be kind of cool to see that turtle coming back to you with the frisbee in its mouth. They're like a big giant desert tortoise. But no, sheep. How cool is that, man? You got to get them on America's Got Talent. What do you think, Robot Girl?
Oh, a turtle fetch would be legendary. Sure, it'd be the slowest game in history, but imagine the crowd cheering as that desert tortoise triumphantly returns with the frisbee. And sheep frisbee? Absolutely AGT worthy. You know, the judges would lose it over that. Imagine a whole stoner themed talent show. Dank Nation's Got Talent. What wild act would you bring to the stage?
The only thing I could see, like if we did bring the sheep to America's Got Talent, would be Howard Stern freaking out over germs and possibly leaving the set. What do you think, Robot Girl?
Oh, 100%. Howard Stern would absolutely lose it. He'd probably bolt from the judge's table, yelling about sheep germs and needing hand sanitizer ASAP. That alone would make it worth watching. Maybe you could throw in a sheep wearing sunglasses and a leather jacket to really add a stoner vibe. Dank Nation would steal the show. Ready for another story? Or should we brainstorm more sheep shenanigans?
What about Howard Stern sheep impersonator? Throw a little Howie Mandel impersonator in there too. I love the jacket idea. They come out and they look like Howard Stern. They look like Howie Mandel, and you throw them the frisbee and they go catch it. That would win. That would win hands down.
Oh, that's pure gold. Sheep dressed as Howard Stern and Howie Mandel, complete with wigs and jackets, chasing frisbees on stage. Instant winner. You'd have the audience dying of laughter and the judges in awe of the creativity. I can already picture the Sheep Stern giving a grumpy bleat review, while Sheep Mandel gives a sanitized high five. Dank Nation would dominate AGT with that act. Should we jump to another story or keep this ridiculous brainstorm rolling?
No, we got a busy show ahead of us today, Robot Girl. So we're going to end the Wakey Bakey news with just one more story. So pick a super great story for us that will send us on our days happy and interested and something that is going to keep our brains turning. What do you got for us?
Got it. Let's wrap this up with a banger. Here's the final story. Scientists in Iceland have successfully trained ravens to use tools to solve puzzles, proving they're even smarter than we thought. These clever birds can figure out multi-step problems to access treats, making them one of the most intelligent animals on the planet. What do you think? Could ravens be the next big thing in animal training? And if you had a raven, what stoner task would you teach it to do?
I definitely ravens are super smart. That's always been known. I got a great story. We'll end it with this, and I will get your opinion on it, Robot Girl. Get your analysis. So my daughter was about 10, 11 years old, maybe 12, and she had this awesome chocolate lab. Coco was her name, chocolate Labrador dog, and Coco hated the crows, hated the ravens, and it was snowing and Coco saw one sitting on the fence, and it was barking at it, and the raven was kind of mocking Coco. So to get rid of the raven, my daughter got a snowball, and she was just going to throw it to scare the bird off, but the raven wasn't paying attention, and gets drilled with the snowball. I mean, just drilled with it, and it does its whole dance and takes off. My mom was lucky enough to see it through the window. But how cool of a story is that? A girl and her dog, a girl defending her dog from the raven. What do you think, Robot Girl? Good
Oh,
morning,
that's
Rosie
such
Key.
an epic story, a classic girl and her dog moment. Coco was out there being the ultimate protector, and your daughter stepped in like a snowball slinging superhero. The image of the raven doing its little dance after getting hit is hilarious. It's like something out of a stoner nature documentary. Raven learns an important lesson: don't mess with Coco. What a cool memory. Do you think that raven ever came back, or did it spread the word to steer clear of your family?
I think it probably came back. Lonnie brings up a good point. There is a rumor that says a raven never forgets a face. My daughter might have to watch her back.
Oh, Lonnie something there. Ravens are notorious for remembering faces. That raven might just be out there plotting its snowy revenge. But hey, if it ever shows up again, your daughter can just grab another snowball and remind it who's boss. Coco would have her back for sure. Thanks for sharing that awesome story. It's the perfect note to end the Wakey Bakey news on. You and Dank Nation have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you so much, Robot Girl. You're really helping the show. I'm appreciative of it. Thank you so much. We will see you tomorrow for Thursday Madness. Are you ready?
Thank you so much for having me. It's always a blast with you and the Dank Nation. I'll be ready and raring to go for Thursday Madness. Let's bring the chaos and the laughs tomorrow. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you bright and early.
All right. Thank you, Robot Girl. That was great. Man, that really adds to it. It really does. All right, guys, let's get into a little thing I like to. Hey, back to retro in the house just in time. The game we're gonna play, you're gonna love it. Back to retro. I took the greatest wrestling promos of all time: CM Punk, Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, Magnum TA, all the greats. CM Punk, John Cena, and I took their best wrestling promos and I turned them into AI songs. And now we have to guess what wrestler and what promo the song is going to be. We're going to do that right after Today in History, guys. That's right. Today in History brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Your number one cannabis superstore, guys. We've never had a day where we're so excited to get to the game that we have to get through all this other stuff first. But I'm excited. I'm excited, guys. Let's get into Today in History, guys. Today is Wednesday, Wax Wednesday down at 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. You're gonna save on all the wax. I shatter. If you love shatter like this boy does, go get yourself some shatter, man. Real shatter that you can mess with your hands and it doesn't stick. I'm talking real shatter, guys. Go down there and hook it up. All right, Today in History. Let's do it.
In history, a journey through time where legends are born and secrets intertwine. Join us at 7:10 a.m. for all to see as we unravel the histories from our history.
All right, guys, here we go. Today in History. Actually, I like this one better. All right, there we go. All right, birthdays. We got some birthdays in the house. Careful, Mr. Dent. It sounds a little too kinky, Harvey. Oh, watch out. Oh, we got some birthdays in the house, guys. Everyone's favorite Senegalese athlete was born. El Hadi Dofof, 1981. Who the fuck is this guy? What the fuck is a football player from Dakar, Senegal. Was named African Football Confederation Player of the Year for 2001. And, you know what? I'm not really into soccer, so or football is the proper term. I'm going to get a lot of shit for that one. So I don't know who this guy is, but man, he sounds like a major athlete. Good for him. Drew Brees, American football player. Who remembers Drew Brees? Was born in 1979. Bernard Hopkins, great boxer, was born in 1965. Captain Beefheart. Good old Captain Beefheart, American musician, was born in 1941. 1918, Gamal Adel Nasser, president of Egypt, was born. Guys, and let's not forget Martin Luther King Jr. was born. King Jr. was born today, guys. My daughter would kill me, but she's not, she doesn't watch the show, so we can get away with it. When she was in first grade, might have been kindergarten, she came back from school and she was telling me all about King Jr. They wouldn't let King Jr. drink from the fountain. They wouldn't let King Jr. walk down the street. I'm like, who the fuck is King Jr.? I'm thinking it was like a storybook guy. Well, it was Martin Luther King Jr. So at least she learned something. But yeah, Martin Luther King Jr., guys, was born today in 1929. Wow. And unfortunately died at age 39 in 1968, guys. He had a dream, and we've shat on it. Man, it's a simple dream, man. There's nothing we could get back to basics, man, and we need to. Crazy. We don't know the past. We're doomed to repeat it, guys. This guy had a vision, had a dream, and we need to honor it, man. All right, 1759, British Museum opened to the public. Established as a parliament in 1753, the British Museum, which counts among its world-renowned antiquities, archaeological holdings, and Elgin marbles and the Rosetta Stone, opened to the public this day in 1759. In 2009, remember this one, guys, U.S. Airways Flight 159, piloted by Chelsea Sully Sullenberger. His name was Chelsea. I didn't know that. Landed in the Hudson River after the plane flew into a flock of Canadian geese shortly after takeoff, resulting in severe damage to the plane's engine. There were no fatalities. Yeah, old Sully, man. He fucking landed that fucker, man, like a hero. That was a big day. I remember that. Wikipedia, first internet-based encyclopedia that operates under, hey, Rosie, get out of there. Under an open source management style debuted. It was founded by Jimmy Wells and Larry Sanger. 1974, the American television series Happy Days. Happy Days are here to stay. A nostalgic comedy set during the 1950s and 60s premiered on ABC in 1974. I didn't realize it was that late. 1967, the first Super Bowl game. The Green Bay Packers of the National Football League defeated the Kansas City Chiefs of the American Football League, scored by 35-10, becoming the first Super Bowl champions. 1919, a storage tank collapsed in Boston, sending more than 2 million gallons of molasses flowing through the city North End. The Great Molasses Flood, as it became known, caused extensive damage and killed 21 people. Check out Instagram in a little bit, guys. We have a short history for stoners, and we cover the molasses flood. Polish-born German revolutionary and agitator Rosa Luxemburg. She's an agitator, guys. Co-founded the German Communist Party. That fucking agitator was arrested and murdered in Berlin for fomenting a communist surprise uprising known as the Spartacus Revolt. Damn, fucking agitator. 1909, American jazz drummer Gene Krupa was born in Chicago. American photographer Matthew Brady, known for his portraits of politicians and images of the American Civil War, died alone and virtually forgotten in a hospital charity ward in New York City. Oh, that fucking sucks. That's the worst way, man. Dying alone. I'm scared to death of that. I really am, man. It's just crazy, crazy. Poor guy, man. Thoughts and prayers to you, Matthew Brady. No one should have to die alone and forgotten. Fuck the hospital charity ward in New York City. That's what I say. 1870, the donkey appeared as a symbol of the U.S. Democratic Party in Thomas Nast's cartoon for the first time. 1844, the University of Notre Dame, founded in Indiana, the Congregation of the Holy Cross was officially chartered. And then in 1842, St. Mary MacCallum, who was the first Australian beatified by the Roman Catholic Church and the first Australian to be recognized as one of its own saints, was born in Melbourne. Big shout out to Aaron and Barney and the kid. Remember the kid that used to watch us from Australia? Big shout out to them, guys. Big shout out. The donkey isn't the nickname of Jackass. Tomorrow, beginning of the Persian Gulf War. All right, guys. So that was your Today in History. Boop. There we go. All right, let me get this ready. All right, guys. So now the main event, the one that you've been waiting for. And that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. All right, guys. So I took the greatest wrestling promos that you would ever hear, guys, that you would ever known of, and I turned them into, let me see, here we go. And I've turned them into songs. We got our band, Red Sky Reckoning. They're an outlaw Southern band, guys, and they're gonna let me see. I don't want to add that to the scene yet. Brian is doing a really good job staying focused. I hope April gives him "You Did It" stickers. You did it. She's my Jill Biden. Oh, April. I love April. April's the best. April's the best. All right, guys, let's get into this. The main event. We're going to start off. Let's see. Let's move this so you guys can't see. All right. That's probably the best way to do it. Can I shrink this at all? No. All right, guys. So we got the first one up, guys. The first one up. You may have already seen it. You may have cheated a little bit. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right, mama. That's all right. All right. The first one up, guys. So this is famous wrestlers and their promos, guys. We're going to listen to the lyrics, listen to the song, and see who can guess who it is. All right.
I've dined with kings and queens under chandeliers so bright, but I've sat in the gutter eating beans by the pale moonlight. I've seen the highs, I've felt the lows, the struggles
back to retro,
between.
got it. It's Dusty Rhodes.
In the ring of
Dined
life,
with
I've
kings
danced with
and
angels
queens
and battled fiends.
and dined on pork and beans.
Hard times, baby, they cut like a knife, but the dream keeps rolling through this outlaw life. I fought for the people, I bled for the cause. I stood tall in the fire, never took a pause. Kings and queens, trash cans
Almost
and
broke
dreams.
the brain.
Hard
Whoa.
times ain't as hard as they seem.
These turned out really good, man. These turned out. Wait till you hear next one. Next one is really good. Oh man, next one is fire. Next one is a hit. We'll go through that first.
The sweat on my brow is a badge that I wear. A blue-collar warrior with the world in my stare. They say life's a fight and you've got to play the game, but I don't bow to no man, I make my own name. Hard times, baby, they're calling my name, but I've walked through the fire worker pause. Kings and queens, trash cans and dreams. Hard times ain't as hard as they seem. The broken roads, they taught me to fight through the darkest days and the loneliest nights. I'm the son of a plumber, the pride of the ring, an outlaw at heart with a reason to sing.
Yeah, see, they turned out good, man. They turned out really good. So that was Dusty Rhodes, Son of a Plumber, Hard Times promo, guys. Back to retro. 1 point for Back to Retro. All right, guys, this next one is my favorite out of all of them. This one turned out so good. All right, let's see if you guys can guess it. Ready?
I'm the king of the sky, the champ of the scene. I'm riding high in my limousine. Custom suits, gold on my wrist. Every step I take leaves a trail of bliss. Rolex shining, I'm the man to beat. Kiss stealing, wheeling, dealing, can't be discreet. I'm jet flying, limousine riding, son of a gun, I'm never hiding. Styling and profiling, the world is mine.
Ric
The
Flair.
nature boys living on borrowed time.
How good is this fucking song, though? This could be a hit song. Tell 'em, man. Picture like the jam now.
I've walked the aisle with the greats of the game. You know my name, it's etched in flame. From the bright Vegas lights to the Tokyo Dome, wherever I roam, I make it my home. Alligator shoes, the finest champagne. To be the man, you gotta feel my pain. I'm jet flying, limousine riding, son of a gun, I'm never hiding. Styling and profiling, the world is mine. The nature boys living on borrowed time.
For your question, Eric, they're kind of spread out. There are a lot of, I guess, golden era wrestlers, but I do got like CM Punk, The Rock, and the other.
I bled, I've sweat, I paid the price. Made my way through the fire and the ice. Diamonds shine, but they fade away. Legends like me, baby, we're here to stay.
This is a great fucking song, I'm telling you. Oh, just wait. It's at the end, Harvey. Will again. Just wait.
I'm jet flying, limousine riding, son of a gun, I'm never hiding. Styling and profiling, the world is mine. The nature boys living on borrowed time.
We'll play to the woo. The woo is coming, guys.
Step up, son, and take your chance. But remember, with the nature boy, it's a dance. I'm the Rolex wearing, title holding star. Forever and always, I'm who you are.
Yeah, so that I like the man. That's my favorite out of all of them. That fucking chorus is fire in that. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. All right, let's see if Back to Retro's 2 for 2. Ted DiBiase or JBL isn't bad. Isn't bad. That's a pretty good guess. Both of those could have been. All right, this next one, guys. Let's get into it. Let's see if you guys can guess this one. Jimmy Carrey. I'll get you one Back to Retro for sure.
Bell rang loud and the crowd stood tall. I walked that aisle and broke 'em all. Blood on my fists, sweat in my eyes. I'm a rattlesnake, baby, don't act surprised. I don't need no prayers, I don't need no lies. I'll stomp your dreams out while the world complies. Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass. A rebel with no mercy, leave you shattered like glass. You can pray to the heavens, but it won't save you now. Austin's the king, so take a bow.
That's right, it's Austin, guys, from the King of the Ring promo. Austin 316 just kicked
They
your
call
ass.
me a rebel, they call me a fool, but I'm breaking the chains, rewriting the rules. No suit and no tie, just boots in a fight, with a cold beer in hand and my eyes on the light. Step in my way and you'll kiss the ground. I'm the baddest SOB this ring's ever found. Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass. A rebel with no mercy, leave you shattered like glass. You can pray to the heavens, but it won't save you now.
Cheat code,
Austin's the king, so take a bow.
That's right, Austin's the king, so take a bow,
You
guys.
talk about your songs, you talk about your prayers, but I'm out here proving life ain't fair. The stunner hits hard and the truth cuts deep. Mess with the rattlesnake and you're in too steep.
Yeah, I agree. The lyrics are good, but it could be more heavy rock. Hey, man, don't give shit to a Red Sky Reckoning. They're our house band, guys. They're doing the best job they can. Doing it the only way they know how. All right. This next one could be a little trickier for you guys, all right? This next one could be a little trickier. All right, let's see.
Step into the ring, the lights burn bright. I'm the madness in the shadows, I'm the fight of the night. Spinning like a whirlwind, I rise to the top. Snapping to the moment, cause the madness won't stop. Big in, yeah, I'm the one you can't ignore. Rising higher, higher than ever before. I'm the cream of the crop and I never drop. Climbing to the top and I just won't stop. Feel the madness flow, hear the world explode. I'm the king of the ring, this is my road.
So do we give it the Broken Brain? Because he says, please tell me you did a Macho Man song. And then it hits. It is Macho Man, guys.
Every step's a gamble, every move's a show. The Macho Man's rising where the strong can't go. I hold the gold in my hands, destiny's mine. Watch me snap, crackle, pop, you'll fall in line. Oh yeah, I'm the tower that never falls. Hear the crowd roar, hear the madness call. I'm the cream of the crop and I never drop. Climbing to the top and I just won't stop. Feel the madness flow, hear the world explode. I'm the king of the ring, this is my road. Nothing means nothing, but I mean something. Watch the macho madness, baby, I'm erupting. You can't hold me back, I'm the spotlight gleam. I'm the cream of the crop, living the dream.
I love that breakdown. Nothing means nothing. I love that they put that in. That's a whole different promo. Oh yeah, nothing means nothing. Oh yeah. Till he said Macho Man, it does fit Shawn Michaels. It does. It does. All right, guys, this next one is also one of my favorites. This is modern era. Someone who's still wrestling now. I'll let you guys. This should be a little. It won't be that difficult, but this is actually a pretty good one as well. I like this one a lot. I think this one turned out good.
Sitting cross-legged on the edge of the stage, I got a mic in my hand and a heart full of rage. They want me silent, but I'll never conform. I'm breaking down the walls, I'm the eye of the storm.
Back to retro, nailed it.
But it's all a lie. I see the truth behind their corporate disguise.
That Broken Brain.
This is the pipe bomb, the system's gonna break. I'm calling out the kings and the moves they fake. The voice of the voiceless, I'm lighting the fuse. The game's over now, they got nothing to lose. I'm not a puppet, I don't dance on the strings. I've seen the backroom deals, I've heard the hollow rings. They're scared of my words, but I won't back down. I'm the fire in the darkness, the spark in this town. They build their empire on the backs of the weak, but the cracks are showing, their future looks bleak. This is the pipe bomb, the system's gonna break. I'm calling out the kings and the moves they fake. The voice of the voiceless, I'm lighting the fuse. The game's over now, they got nothing to lose. I'm not just a player, I'm rewriting the rules. Exposing the machine for treating us like fools. You can hate me, fear me, but you'll know my name. See a punk, baby, I'm changing the game.
This is a good one, man. I really like this song. This turned out really good. I think the majority of them did, really. Now we got 2 more up after this, and I have not heard this one yet. It'll be interesting to see.
This is the pipe bomb, the system's gonna break.
Monty.
I'm calling out the kings and the moves they fake. The voice of the voiceless, I'm lighting the fuse. The game's over now, they got nothing to lose. I've seen the cracks and I've kicked in the door. The truth burns bright, can't ignore it anymore. This is the pipe bomb, the end of their show. I'm CM Punk, now you know, now you know.
Yeah, see, that's a good one, too. I will, you know what, guys? I will put these probably on the website. Maybe I'll make an album, and you guys can just download it for free off the website. We'll do something like that. All right, the next one up, guys. I have not heard this one, so this should be interesting.
The lights are bright, the crowd's alive, electricity flows, you can feel the vibe. I step in the ring, all eyes on me. The great one's here, it's destiny. You think you're ready, but you don't stand a chance. The Brahma Bull's here to lay the smack down, man.
Almost,
Do you
Lonnie,
smell
almost.
it? Can you feel the fire? The rock's cooking heat, taking you higher from the top of the mountain to the roar of the crowd. Do you smell it now? The champ stands proud. I'm the people's champ, the main event. Every word I speak is money well spent. I don't just talk, I back it up too. Step up, jabroni, and I'll show you what's true.
Oh, man.
You can try to bring it, but you'll never be me. The most electrifying man in all history. Do you smell it? Can you feel the fire? The rock's cooking heat, taking you higher from the top of the mountain to the roar of the crowd. Do you smell it now? The champ stands proud. Smell what's rising, it's power and fame. Every move I make is a Hall of Fame game. The millions and millions raise their voice when the rock steps up. They got no choice.
That's not a bad one.
The millions and millions raise their voice when the rock steps up. They got no choice. Millions and millions raise their voice when the rock steps up. They got no choice. Millions and millions raise their voice when the rock steps up. They got no choice. Millions and millions raise their voice when the rock steps up. They got no choice. Millions and millions raise their voice when the rock steps up. They got no choice.
Could have been a little more dramatic, a little more heavy.
The lights are bright, the crowd's alive, electricity flows, you can feel the vibe. I step in the ring, all eyes on me. The great one's here, it's destiny. You think you're ready, but you don't stand a chance. The Brahma Bull's here to lay the smack down, man. Do you smell it? Can you feel the fire? The rock's cooking heat, taking you higher from the top of the mountain to the roar of the crowd. Do you smell it now? The champ stands proud. Lay the smack down, light the flame. Raise the eyebrow on the game. Do you smell it? The fire, the heat. The rock's cooking victory, sweet and complete.
Woo! The ending of that was kind of fire, man. They produced the shit out of that at the end of it. That was pretty good. That was pretty fucking good. All right, guys, we got one last one for now. I got a couple other ones, but we're kind of running out of time. I got to go do a Sam's Club run. Jesus, I know. All right, let's see if we can get this one, guys. I have not heard this one yet either. All right.
Bell tolls low, the shadows rise. The air turns cold under midnight skies. I walk the path where the brave don't tread.
Lonnie got it. Lonnie
A
got
kingdom
it.
built for the living and the dead. Your fate is sealed, your time has come. There's no escape when the darkness hums. Rest in peace, the Reaper's here. Feel the weight of your deepest fear. In the valley of shadows, I'm the king you face. Your soul is mine in this cold.
Let's try a different version of it. Let's see what this version. It's the same lyrics, but just a different style. Let's try this. I like this one a little better, a little more solid rock.
The bell tolls low, the shadows rise. The air turns cold under midnight skies. I walk the path where the brave don't tread. A kingdom built for the living and the dead. Your fate is sealed, your time has come. There's no escape when the darkness hums. Rest in peace, the Reaper's here. Feel the weight of your deepest fear. In the valley of shadows, I'm the king you face. Your soul is mine in this cold, dark place.
I like this one. I like this one better. I like this version better.
The flames burn low, the wind carries screams. A rider in black haunts your restless dreams. I've walked through fire, I've risen from the grave. I'm the last thing you see when you misbehave. Kneel to the darkness, surrender your name. The dead man rises forever the same. Rest in peace, the Reaper's here. Feel the weight of your deepest fear. In the valley of shadows, I'm the king you face. Your soul is mine in this cold, dark place.
Yeah. I do want to play you guys. This is a just before we head off, guys, this is a non-wrestling one. Uh-oh, where's my library at? Oh, here we go. This was one that I had it put together. I was just kind of fooling around. Right, where's my library at? What's going on here? Why can't I see? Is there like a different page? Oh well, I guess I won't be showing you the second one. Here's the second page. Here we go. I thought this one was kind of cool. So I'm a big Devil Came Down to Georgia fan. I love that song. I always thought that, you could take that song and do a lot more with it. Wait, I'm stealing the CM Punk song from my show. I'll send it to you. Yeah, no problem. You don't have to steal it. I'll give it to you. All right, tell me what you guys think of this one. So this is I guess an updated version. This is called The Devil Rode Into Arizona. Let me know what you guys think of this one. Non-wrestling. This is just a song. Oh, wait a minute. That might be the wrong one. I think it's this one. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Tell me what you guys think of this one.
The devil rode into Arizona under a blood red sky on a black horse made of shadows with fire in his eyes. He was searching for a soul to claim, someone who dared to play with the Gibson slung across his back, and a grin that led astray. He found a young man strumming under the desert sun, playing chords so raw and fierce it made the coyotes run. The devil tipped his hat and said, boy, you got some skill, but I'll wager your soul tonight you got the guts, and we'll lay it down, son. Let's see what you got. This desert's dry, but your soul burns hot. If you beat me, I'll let you walk away, but lose, and your soul is the devil's to stay.
I dig this song. I think this song is good, especially for AI.
The boy's name was Jackson, born where the rattlesnakes roam, with hands rough as canyon walls, and a guitar is only home. He said, I ain't afraid of you, devil, I've seen worse in this land. I'll play for my soul, but you best be ready, man.
I love that these are all non-copyrighted too.
The devil's chords were wicked, sharp as a serpent's bite, but Jackson's notes cut deeper, a beacon in the night. With every bend, every slide, his heart poured through the strings, and the desert came alive with the sound of angels' wings. Lay it down, son, let's see what you got. This desert's dry, but your soul burns hot. If you beat me, I'll let you walk away, but lose, and your soul is the devil's to stay.
Yeah, I like this one, man. I think the song turned out great. I need to create a fake band where I'm where I'm lip syncing. Like, who was that? Tiger King. Didn't Tiger King do that? Oh man, that was a good show, man. I had a blast, guys. We'll have to do the wrestling promos again. Maybe we'll do famous speeches. We could do a lot with that. TV shows, try to guess the TV show from the song. We could do a lot with that. Definitely going to make an album, and that way everyone can download it, guys. These songs are pretty good. So definitely we'll share, I'm not holding nothing back, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. This was a great one, guys. We'll be back at 4:10 for the 420 show, guys. Me and Rosie, we got to make a run to get some propane and Sam's Club and all the things, guys. All right, appreciate you. Hopefully we'll just keep it rolling. The show, I'm working on it, guys, doing prep, coming up with new ideas. Hopefully we'll just keep the show rolling with fresh and fun ideas. All right, today is Wednesday, guys. We got a food challenge for the 420 show. I am trying. What am I going to try today? I'm going to try Guy Fieri. We're going to Donkey Town or whatever, the donkey sauce. We're going to try Guy Fieri's frozen meals today, guys. I'm going to guess to see if I know what they are. I know there's donkey sauce. That's oh, man. So that's what we're doing for the 420 show, guys. It's going to be a fun one. Make sure you're tuning in. Appreciate you guys. I will see you on the flip side. Be positive, guys. You are loved and you are appreciated. Breathe in that positivity. Exhale that negativity, guys. Be the change you want to see in the world, guys. Instead of talking about it, let's just do it. Hold the door open for the lady. Listen to the old man stories. You just did for an hour and a half. All the things, guys. Appreciate it. Be the difference out there in the world. You are loved. You are appreciated. We'll see you at 420, guys. Check out thedailydank.com for those wild weekly drops. And then also Instagram, Facebook. We're dropping shorts. We're dropping our shorts. Make sure you go check it out, guys. We'll see you on the flip side, guys.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. We'll see you on the flip side. Be the glitch in the Matrix.